When it comes to The Bold and the Beautiful, every fan has their own opinion, and Soap Hub is no different. For 5 days, we sat and watched the good, the bad, and everything in between, and now we offer you a handy review, and a cheeky critique, of B&B's week that was, The Bold and the Beautiful. A Critic's Week in Review. This past week's bold and beautiful offerings were a mixed bag. We were treated to great performances from the always on-point John McCook, Eric Forrester, and Heather Tom, Katie Logan, but their conversation also broke one of the cardinal rules of soap opera. Katie told us about the trouble she's had deciding whether or not to reunite with Bill Spencer, Don Diamont, instead of The Bold and the Beautiful showing us those scenes. Said tour de force also served to remind us that Diamont has not been seen on screen in months. Likewise, Eric Forrester's scenes wound up casting the character in a particularly bad light. To hear him tell it, he only asked Gwen Fuller Forrester, Rena Sofer, to come back home because he was lonely, because his house was now empty, which, by the way, it is not. Send Forrester, Delone de Metz, still resides there. Truth be told, Eric lured Quinn back under false pretenses. When you're asking your wife to recommit herself to you, you fess up to the fact that you're impotent then and there, not after the fact. Then, he decided that she'd be better off sleeping with another man, but not just any many. It had to be the man she cheated on Eric with after he pushed her away because he was suffering from med. And not only did he decide and encourage the affair, he literally wrote Quinn and Carter Walton, Lauren's son Victor, a permission slip, which they really should have thrust into the face of those grating hypocrites Rich Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, and Brooke Logan Forrester, Catherine Kelly Lang. Thank goodness Eric finally used the love when describing how he felt about Quinn, because up to that point, it really all boiled down to, I'm a lonely old man who hates the sound of quiet. Also, when you lay out Eric's plan, like a dubious Justin Barber, Aaron D. Spears, so helpfully did, you really do see the flaws, huh? Further B&B critics musing. So, is it a case of out goes Paris Buckingham, Diamond White, as a potential spoiler for the John Finnegan, Tanner Novlan / Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood coupling, and in his slotted Hope Logan Spencer, Annika Noel? Or, is it a case of the good doctor having his pick of 3 lovely ladies? Or, might The Bold and the Beautiful surprise us, and continue to write? Finn is a solid, stand-up, one-woman man, removed Paris completely from his orbit, and pen in stirring male/female friendship featuring him and Hope? Why in the world would Brooke forego confronting Quinn in Eric's presence and chose instead to go back to the Forrester Creations design office? Keith Whatshilest name really needs to watch his step. Least he wound up going the way of 2 of Sheila's other male acquaintances, namely Elaine and Mike the security guard Guthrie. Speaking of security guards and Sheila, where were the ones guarding Steffi and Finn's abode, and how did Sheila get past them? Did she scale the cliffside? If Hope is going to encourage Finn at all, why doesn't she encourage him to reach out to his 4 other siblings? Heck, Eric should send him Phyllis Summers's, Michelle Stafford, the young and the restless, way. Phyllis's son is the father of Finn's niece, and she's also got a ton of Sheila-related stories she could impart. The Bold and the Beautiful, BB, airs weekdays on CBS. Check your local listings for airtimes. For more about what's coming up in Los Angeles, check out all the latest that's been posted on B&B Spoilers, and for an in-depth look at the show's history, click here. Ad block test, why?